Ms. Lyons, are you being paid any attorney's fees for your services in this case?
No,
Have you, in fact, in behalf of this case, attempted to raise money from various charities to help defer expenses?
I have.
And is there any money left from those efforts that you have raised from corporations and otherwise to help fund this case?
No, my clinic is actually in the hole.
You received some amount of money in connection with this case from the defense team, technically from Casey.
That's correct.
How much was that?
$22,500, all of which went to costs.
And what costs did you expend, categories of costs that you used to spend that $22,000?
Investigation, travel, development of mitigation, getting records, transcripts, equipment, the computer sorts of equipment, a lot of things.
Is there any of that money left available to be used to defer any expenses for Casey Anthony's defense?
No, sir, there's not a dime.
In addition to being a lawyer, you are a professor at DePaul University College of Law, are you not?
I am.
And do you have a clinic of students that also assist you there?
I do.
How many of those are there?
Right now, there are 14 students who are working with me.
Are they volunteering their time to assist you in this case?
They are. Of course, it is a class, so they do get a grade if they do good work.
They get
Yes.
They get credits in their school.
That's correct.
Or they pay any money.
Oh, no, sir. There's no money.
Is there any book deal anywhere?
No, sir.
Is there any movie deal anywhere?
No, sir.
Is there any deal with any kind of commercialization whatsoever in connection with this case?
None.
Do you have knowledge of there being any deal, any negotiations, any discussion whatsoever of any kind of a movie deal for this case?
Absolutely not.
Book deal?
Absolutely not.
Any commercialization whatsoever?
Absolutely not.
Mr. Baez, the affidavit reflects that along the way here, you received some money.
Yes, sir.
I believe you've already told Judge Strickland in camera the source of money that was initially used in this case.
Correct.
And is there any money left, sir?
Zero.
Zero. The affidavit reflects that along the way in this case, you received approximately $89,000 for all the litigation. Is that correct?
Correct.
Are any of the lawyers being paid any attorney's fees whatsoever in this case?
The only lawyers who have been paid anything were submitted in the affidavits, which is why I submitted the $89,000 and change for myself, and the money that was paid out to Ms. Andrea Lyon, and no one else has been paid anything. The sheer number of, I think the witness list is well over 130 at this point. A good portion of them are designated as expert witnesses. There are lab personnel from the FBI. The state agencies that are involved also include Orange County Sheriff's Department specifically, as well as the MBI division. I know the Secret Service at one point was consulted.
How about the Florida Department of Law Enforcement? Are they involved? So?
They are as well. And
how about Oak Ridge Laboratory in Tennessee?
Oak Ridge Laboratory has also been consulted. And the Fish and Wildlife, I think, is also, I guess, conducted an autopsy.
Do you have any idea of the geographical distribution of all the witnesses that the state says they're bringing to bear in this case?
Well, they are completely spread out throughout the country. In addition to that, there are EquiSearch volunteers that came from throughout the country in this case, and they are scattered throughout the country.
Do you have any reason to believe that Casey Anthony, having been in jail for the last 20 consecutive months, has any money anywhere?
Absolutely not. I don't anticipate any. I'm certainly not aware of any money, and I think it would be quite a stretch to imagine that she would have.